Buenas, y'all. Hope y'all been taking care. Today I just kind of wanted to come up on here and talk shit. I don't know. I just wanted to be out here. Also, another thing, the weather coming in, the saison is coming in. um, yes, I got the fit on. Got my what are these called? The fishnets. Yeah, got the fishnets on. Got the, you know what I'm saying? Fit it up. Y'all know me. Okay. But, yeah. So I kind of just wanted to talk about some things. I don't know. First things first, I kind of wanted to talk about putting people on a pedestal. You know, when it comes to just anybody, especially celebrities, people of status, you know, people who have a following, people who make money, you know, people who play sports. Even if you're, I know another thing is a lot of people will put their partner on a pedestal, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with looking at people, you know, of high value and, you know, respecting them and seeing their worth. There's nothing wrong with seeing somebody's worth, but there's something wrong when you put these motherfuckers on a pedestal, you know what I mean? It's like, why are we doing that? You know, there's a difference between being a genuine supporter and seeing somebody's worth and, you know, enjoying the art and enjoying who they are and what they put out, if it's a celebrity or whatever, you know, or if it's like your partner, you in a relationship and stuff like that. It's good to see, you know, their worth and to praise them a little bit, but putting them on a pedestal, that's a different story. We should not be putting motherfuckers on a pedestal. We should be putting ourselves on a pedestal, looking at ourselves, you know, of a high standard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about materialistically, 3D, worldly. No, I'm talking about, you know, having high standards, having good boundaries, and, you know, praising yourself, essentially giving that energy to yourself. There's so many people out here who don't have a clue on who the fuck they are, but yet they put, you know, celebrities, their favorite artists, actors, whatever, on such a high pedestal because they feel these people are higher than them, are better than them, are more value than them. And they'll give all their energy to look into their lives, to, you know, see what's the next page in their life, but refuse to put all that energy into their own life to better themselves, to put themselves on a pedestal, to hold themselves of a high standard, of high value, to know their worth. And that's an issue because it's a lot of that going on, you know. And you wonder why, you know, people is out here running around, you know, envying other humans, who are jealous of other humans, who, you know, want to start drama, want to start useless shit, you know, with other people because they refuse to understand their own worth. And it stems down from these people putting other people on a pedestal, especially these puppets, muppets, celebrity boppets. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop. But for real though, and I feel when you put people on a pedestal, a celebrity or not, just anybody, if you put anybody, especially if you're in a relationship, you put these people on a pedestal, you are bound to get disappointed. I feel you are just bound to get disappointed. How many times, you know, especially in the cancel culture, how many times you see a well-known celebrity Muppet, you know, they had a good standing, you know, people loved them, this and that, and then boom, next thing you know it, they getting caught out for some bullshit they did years ago, or currently they in drama, you know, some got leaked. And then all their supporters, the crazed fans and all of that, that had put these motherfuckers on a pedestal, they're disappointed. They're like, I can't believe this. Oh, like I loved your music, now I can't look at you the same with if you're in a relationship and you know you put your partner on a pedestal and you thought they were the one, you thought this and that, but then boom, they fucked you over somehow, some way, you know what I mean? And now you are deep in your feelings, you don't know how to react, you don't know how to understand how to take it, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to stay grounded and all of that, and it's due to the fact that you put these motherfuckers on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying? There's people out here that get affected by celebrities' mistakes, which I find crazy because it's like you barely know these folks, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. It's okay to have a genuine support, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't know these motherfuckers. You don't know their character. You don't know how they live, and you're not grooving with them day to day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we putting these people on a pedestal? It's okay to see the worth, enjoy the work, appreciate, but it's not okay to think that they are above you due to the money they make, due to how they look, due to what they do, and you know how they present themselves into the world, in the 3D world, what they got materialistically, what do all that stuff. You don't know them. Okay, you don't know the inside of them. You don't know their conscience. You don't know their mind. But yet, you thinking so highly of them before your own. Because I'll be damned, yeah, man. I'll be damned if I'm thinking this motherfucker above me. Yeah, me, man. But that's all due to the lack of not knowing your worth. You gotta know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And when you put these people on a pedestal, you are bound to be, you know, a follower, to be easily manipulated and easily influenced. I mean, come on, bro. Look at the BBL trend. Man, like back then, 60s, 70s, back to the Renaissance era, all that stuff, man, they had the fits, they had the body, they was, especially like, I'm talking like 1400s, you know, where they would like paint naked bodies and all that stuff, and it was bodies, it was natural. Like, you seen the little fat they had on them, you seen the little panza, yeah, man. Or, you know, you seen the natural. And of course, you know, especially like in the 90s and early 2000s, you know, it was more about being thin and skinny. When it comes to trends and all that stuff, it fluctuates, claro. Pero like, hold up, I can't think. Pero when it comes to trends and stuff, I know, again, 90s, 2000s, they weren't really inclusive with all body types and stuff like that. And now it's more inclusive and this and that. But I'm more so leaning towards the BBL trend, because how did that become such a popular, influential trend is what I want to know. You know what I'm all for the natural, getting the body yaddy, you know, I'm all for the ass, I'm all for the titties, whatever. Let me stop. Nah, but I'm all for the sexiness, okay, y'all? I'm all for that, especially for us women. But I'm not for you wanting to look like the same bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the unnatural. I'm not for you just trying to take the easy route and get a diaper bag. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all is botched. Some of y'all look good. A lot of y'all regret. Some don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact, it's also like the reasoning behind people getting BBLs too. It be so irrelevant. It just be because they want to be looked at, because they want to feel sexy, because they want to have that body that they just don't naturally have. Slim thick always been a thing. Ass always been a thing. Titties always been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new with these body types and stuff like that. It's just getting popularized. You know what I'm saying? And people see that, oh, they get looked at a lot. Oh, they make money off of that. Oh, let me go hop on the bandwagon. Let me do that because they're getting all the eyes. I'm not getting no attention. I don't know my worth. I don't know myself. I don't know how to be confident within my own structure. So let me hop on the trend and be like these bitches. You know what I mean? And it's just like, no. I don't like the surgery shit. I don't. I'm all for getting surgery when you need to get surgery. When it comes to real life shit. Not because you an insecure bitch. You heard me? Right? Like, let me stop. Nobody get their feelings hurt, okay? You do whatever the fuck you want with your body. It ain't me. It ain't me. You know what I mean? But this is my opinion, okay? I play too much. Nah, but, bro. Like, for example, I used to watch this one YouTuber. She was beautiful. She was naturally just beautiful. And she did, like, thrift hauls and a whole bunch of... she was New York based, all that stuff. You know, she did what she did. I enjoyed watching her videos. But one day, I remember she had uploaded a video and it was a random ass video. Like, I haven't really watched her in a little bit, but I seen it pop up and it was her BBL journey. And I was like, when did Shorty get this done? I was like, what? And I was surprised because it was just out of nowhere. I did not expect it from this YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Because like she already had a pretty like even nice body in my opinion, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? The clothes she wore, I felt like she looked good, this, you know, but of course that's my own perspective of her, you know. And yeah, so I click on the video, I'm like, I'm nosy, okay. And you know, man, I was so disappointed and it was just such a turn off for me to like continue to watch her videos and stuff like that, because I just kind of seen more of her character, I guess, you know, and what she thought of her own self. And you know, her reasoning behind getting a BBL was like the first thing she did, I remember she said it was for myself. Of course, that's what we love to say, you know, it was for myself, you know, not for this and that, you know. And what really had me was when she said, I wanted to feel like a woman. I wanted to feel more, you know, like a woman. I wanted to have hips like a woman and this and that. And that what really had me, because I'm like, what do you mean by that? You are a woman. You do have a body of a woman. You give off, you are a woman. So what do you mean like you wanted the hips like a woman? It's not all women got those hips. That's not your structure. Like for me personally, I have hip dips, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that shape or whatever. I have hip dips, but it's like hip dips, that's just now her, I don't know if she had hip dips or not, I don't, whatever, but hip dips are bone structure. That's how your bone is, you know, your bonage. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but that's just how it is, you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it unless you're real insecure and you want hips or whatever. Then you would have to get surgery and stuff like that, you know, to change that bone structure and stuff. But just because, me personally, I have hip dips and stuff like that, I don't have those voluptuous, you know what I'm saying, Coke bottle hips, whatever you want to call that. I personally don't have that, but that does not make me feel less than a woman, you know what I mean? Like it, and when she said that, it really just irked me, because I'm like, why do you think like this of yourself? You shouldn't. You should not. And that is not a valuable reason. That's not a valid reason for you to get a BBL. You know what I mean? I feel just because. And she also mentioned how she didn't want to be looked at as like a kid, like, and this and that. And I'm like, this is her own perception. This is how she views herself. That's insecurity right there. But yet, before she said all of that, the first thing she said was, oh, I'm not insecure. I didn't do it for this. I didn't do it for that. But in reality, it's like, no, you're just validating your insecurities on why you did what you did. Not, like I say, ain't nothing against, you know, this YouTuber and all that stuff like that, you know. People are gonna do what they do at the end of the day, and whatever makes them, I guess, feel more confident. But it's just an issue. It's like, we should be loving our natural selves. I feel like I'm just so for the natural, you know, because the natural is better, especially when it's like there's truly nothing wrong with you. It's deeper than just because you are insecure and you want to fix your body to make you feel less insecure when it comes to BBLs, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's just a huge topic. That BBL trend was just insane to me. BBLs and people are flying to the DR, Miami, woo, you know, to do that to their bodies when there's just so much harmfulness in BBLs and that surgery. You know, it's just deeper than you're doing it for yourself, because you are never doing it for yourself when you are getting this surgery. I feel like I love watching you know, people's journeys and seeing their perspective and seeing why they got it. And most of the time these women get it for the same exact reasons. It's usually the same exact reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, we can't be doing that. You know, I'm so glad it is dying down. But I don't know how that ever got to a trend. But yet we refuse to, you know, make being your genuine self and actually taking care and loving yourself a huge trend. I know it's coming up here and there, but like, why wasn't that the start of stuff? Why does it always have to be ingenuine things that get popped off first? But that's just how the 3D world works, and that's how you manipulate, and that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was an example of a YouTuber that I watched, you know what I'm saying? I thought she was already so beautiful. She really was. She still is, even with the BBL and stuff like that. But it just like, it just really did disappoint me. I was just like, you know, and it's a lot of women out here who think like that, and it's just like, no, we can't think like that. We have to truly tap into our natural and really understand our own bodies and be grateful and thankful for our own natural bodies. You know what I'm saying? and what it already does and provide for us, you know? Like, we take it for granted so many times. Anything can happen in a split second. If you're able to see, you have fingers, you have arms, you have legs, feet that are perfectly functioning and stuff like that. You know, you are just beyond blessed already, and you need to learn how to take care of what was already given to you. And it's just so much waste when it comes to these BBL surgeries. So much waste. It's deeper than just because you want to feel better within yourself and get looked at more and have more attention. You know, I've also watched videos of women who've regretted their choice, and they actually, their bodies went downhill. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and since the surgery didn't go as planned, oh, they regret it and wish they never did it, and they wish they was more grateful. Of course, there's people who did get a BBL and it turned out nice. They love it. They had no issues and stuff like that. Good recovery. Good for them, you know. They feel more confident. They feel more uplifted about themselves. Okay, you know, but it's still the fact that it's like, did you really need that in order to, you know, feel better about yourself? You know what I'm saying? We're so focused on like the physical things of ourselves, but yet you can have a fat ass, you can have a nice body, you can have this and that, you could have a naturally nice body and all that stuff, but we focus on but we think that's enough. You know what I'm saying? We think, oh, I look good, that's enough, when it's like, we don't have any inner work. A lot of these women out here is running around aloof, getting manipulated and this and that, just running around ignorant, you know. And they don't have real character. They don't have any spice to them. All they got, the only spice they got is being toxic and being in drama and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? Just being in that type of crowd, when it's like, who are you truly? What do you like doing? Stop being a follower. Separate yourself and find people that also separate themselves that you can connect with. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be like everybody else, you know? And especially us women, we love to seek validation, you know? And you know, and men love this. You know, men love the fact that women want validation. You know, a lot of men are intimidated by real women. A lot of men are intimidated of women that know their worth, women that love themselves and that respect themselves. Men are intimidated, you know, especially insecure men. And that's why they love bitches. That's why they love O's. You know what I mean? It's because these O's, you know what I'm saying, they want validation. They want to, you know, I guess so-called be the pick me. You know what I'm saying? And that's an issue. We need to be learning how to be real men. We need to be learning how to be real women, you know? But of course, the world's not going to be ever be like that, you know. There's always going to be two sides, you know. There's always going to be that side and this side, you know. It's just, you have to, you know, choose wisely who you want to be and how you want to present yourself into the God-given life you were given. I said that so weird. But to the life you were blessed with, truly. And that's why you have to truly appreciate what you already got, what you have, what you were presented with. We all have unique lives, some more blessed than others, but we are truly all blessed, and we have to tap in to ourselves in order to fully receive these blessings that we have for ourselves. But it takes that inner work. It takes you putting yourself on a pedestal, Not these bitches, yeah, man. Not, and I'm talking, when I say bitches, I'm talking about men and women. You know what I'm saying? No gender roles over here. I'm talking about they, them, cause, you know what I mean? Let me stop. But we truly have to appreciate the little things before it's too late. I'm telling you, you worried about how your body looks right now when there's really nothing wrong with you, but boom, you could get into a car accident and your shit explode and now you all burnt up. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna react to that? If you're reacting to small little things in your already perfect functioning body, how are you gonna react to when you got a real life situation to deal with? A life-changing situation. How many people get into an accident and they got to get their legs amputated? They got brain damage now. You know what I'm saying? You have to be thankful for what you are already given and what path you were given, instead of focusing on these low vibrational surface level motherfuckers that don't even know their own worth, but yet they seek validation from people that are willing to give them that attention. We got to learn how to give ourselves our own attention, you know what I'm saying? And put in that energy to us. Support the people, support the folks, be for the people, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Genuinely. But do not put these hoes on a pedestal. Do not put these celebrities, these muppets, these boppets or whatever, you know, on a pedestal. Don't put your partner on a pedestal. If you want a relationship and stuff like that, know their worth, but do not put them on a pedestal. You know, seek that within yourself and in your own life and own purpose that you feel you have in this world. But I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna end it right here. I know this was such a random video, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk shit. Okay, start some drop now. I'll be damned. Okay.